here we go now, baby. Week 8 NFL action gets underway in sunny Los Angeles on Thursday night with the Vikings in town to take on the Chargers. Joe and Jingles coming at you with 4 total best bets for the game. Before we get into those, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button right down there. Now then, let us get right into the action. I'm going to get us started with Vikings going over their team total of 20.5 points. There's multiple ways I think you can support the Vikings here, but I think attacking the over on their team total is the best way to do so. So maybe it's flying under the radar a little bit right now, but the Chargers over the past couple of weeks, they've been one of the worst defenses in all of the National Football League, dead last in yards per play allowed over their last 3 games. They played the Commanders, Dolphins, and Colts. All 3 of those teams reached at least 27 points against them. Most concerning for them is that game against the Colts. The Colts got to 38 points through 3 quarters, then they kind of took their foot off the gas there in the fourth. Now, pass defense has become an increasingly bad issue for the Chargers here. They're allowing 7.6 yards per pass attempt in that 3-game sample size. That's the 6th worst mark in the NFL in that span. And I do think that's something that the Vikings are going to be able to exploit. You can make fun of Carson Wentz all you want, a little bit more on him here later, but he has 2 separate 300-plus yard passing games over his last 3 games. Great chemistry with Justin Jefferson. They're in a really nice groove here. Also specific to Wentz in this number of 20.5, Minnesota scored at least 21 points in all 4 Wentz starts here this season. Give me the Vikings to go over that team total. I wouldn't be surprised if they win this one outright, but I'll play it a little bit safer. Take the over here. Okay, Jingles has 2 props. Let's get into prop number 1. Jingles, Addison, you like him to have a decent night here?
Yeah, over 52.5 yards. This number's on the rise, -115, playing this up to 59.5. Big number, but 282 yards over his last 3 weeks with Carson Wentz. Yes, he's not putting up Justin Jefferson numbers, but those air yard shares are pretty close. 390 air yards over the last 3 weeks for Justin Jefferson, 343 for Addison, 41% to 36%. This guy is getting it done, and that's why we're seeing his number absolutely cruise. The run game in Minnesota's hasn't been great. Mason hanging under 60 yards in multiple weeks. This total closed at 47.5 last week for comparison, and he beat it by 80 yards. He beat it by 80 yards last week, beat it by 3 yards the week before, and 79 yards 3 weeks ago. This number is on the rise for a reason, and I don't think there should be a 30-yard difference between him and Jefferson, the number 2 option in this offense. It's getting fed indoors. Let's go. Playing it up to 59.5. Another big game for the number 2 here in Minnesota, pal.
Okay, I'm going to be the number 1 Carson Wentz fan in the world here on Thursday night. I'm going to back him to go over his passing yard total, 222.5. I got that at FanDuel. This number's a bit all over the place. I saw it as high as 228.5 at one book. Obviously, we're going to get the best in the number over at FanDuel for that one. So a lot to like about this bet and a lot to like about the Vikings pass attack. They're throwing a lot, the 4th highest percentage in the NFL over their last 3 games. Wentz has topped this number in all 3 of those games, averaging 299 passing yards per game. Now, it does help that you get to throw to Justin Jefferson. They're building a lot of chemistry, double-digit targets in 3 straight games for Jefferson. And the other side of it here, Chargers pass defense, they've been pretty bad here lately, 27th in yards allowed per pass attempt over the last 3 games. Daniel Jones just lit them up for 288, with most of those happening in the first 3 quarters of that game. So, yeah, the Chargers defense is struggling. I think Wentz can take advantage and pick them apart a little bit here. Okay, Jingles, prop number 2 for you. You have a pass catcher on the Chargers. What are we looking at?
Yeah, and another thing I didn't add with the Minnesota receiving receptions for Addison, and another reason I like Wentz too, just numbers-wise, the guy's getting sacked. Right. And the guy's getting sacked. It's creating more yards to play and it's creating more passes above expected. So like that even more. Love the Wentz number. But let's go with the rookie tight end. Let's go Gadsden. The current number on his receptions right now is 3.5, but there's a lot of juice on that. Let's hit the alt over now, 5+. And I think ultimately that's where it closes. Getting plus 140 time of recording. And I think the fair price is somewhere around even money, minus 105. The projection from the Blitz is like 4.8. The Chargers' run game is dead. And this was already on a team with the second highest pass rate over expected in all of football. Now, over the last 2 weeks, where O'Meara and Hampton hasn't been here, Gadsden has absolutely blown up. He's run 90% of the tight end routes. Like, not route share, all of them. He has 78 routes to Will Dissly's 9, and he's coming off a monster week. That number is only going to stay there. First in yards, second in targets behind McBride over the last 2 weeks. 5+ receptions in 3 of his 5 games, back-to-back weeks of 7+. This is a team that, yes, played from behind last week, but from week 1 to now, this is one of the past heaviest teams that doesn't have a run game, and we could see lots more. I mean, Keenan Allen isn't the youngest guy in town. He's coming off a short week. Let the rookie keep cooking. 5+ catches, plus money. It's a good look on the Thursday night here in week 8, Joe.
Okay, there you have it. Our best bets for the week 8 Thursday night football game between the Vikings and the Chargers. Enjoy the game. Best of luck with all your bets, and we'll see you right back here on the Covers YouTube channel for all the Sunday NFL action. Yeah.